Alright, what is up everybody? Welcome back to another jailbreak building video. It seemed like a good amount of y'all liked the last one, so I thought I might as well do another one. Anyways, we are currently at, I think, 84%. I'm gonna build to like 84% today. And yeah, I actually really like this new part. I think it's the best part of the level so far. I'm really liking how this is going. Alright, anyways, I will be building to 84% today. Okay, so let's see. We'll get started with the orb designs. And there we go. The orb designs should be good to go. Get our spike designs in over here. I'll go copy these camera and parallax triggers here. Alright, now time to build some block designs inside of the building. Yeah, I think that is good. I'm just going to add a little bit of parallax to that. Alright, I think now would be a good time to check for secret ways, so let's do that. I think a lot of y'all probably know about this, but a really simple way to prevent skippable orbs from being skippable. Just get an object that kills you, give it a group ID, then make the toggle orb disable that object. Because the toggle orb and jump orb will actually work at the same time. And I'll just copy and paste that and use build helper. Alright, we are getting close to the 40k objects. Imagine if I made this whole level in less than that, that would be insane. Alright, let's add some foreground buildings here. Not too noticeable, but they are there. Anyways, I mean, that's pretty much it for the day. I will add like some cops shooting at the player, but I will do that tomorrow. Because yeah, that is going to take a while, so I'm not going to do that today. But yeah, that is it for today. That did not take too long, which is nice. Alright, we are back again. So we are going to make like a scene of the cops shooting the player at right about this part right here. Yeah, between this building. Let's add a couple more foreground buildings here. Okay, I think those foreground buildings are pretty good. I'm just gonna move this one down. They're not way too important. They're just a little detail. They add like a little more intensity and depth. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and get rid of the secret ways right now. Okay, you can literally just skip all of that right there. That's not good. You already know we're just gonna put toggle orbs over those orbs. Simple fix. Alright, there we go. That was simple enough. Now it is time for the hard part, which is going to be making the cops shoot at the player. Here we go, this policeman right here. This will be our guy. Okay, I'm going to move this guy over a little bit so they're not like right next to each other. And then we're going to make a small little gun. Alright, here we've got a basic little gun. That should be good enough. And for like the bullet fire, I'll probably just do something really simple with the particle trigger. Alright, now we got a little explosion particle I'll use that I totally did not just steal from Through Time. Alright, so now we have got some pretty cool shooting effects. We got the bullets and everything, we got the guns, but the cops look extremely dead. Like, they're just mindlessly shooting guns, so let's add a little bit of life to these guys.
So I just did some stuff with some triggers to animate the policemen.
Okay, now he has a little life to him. Now let's do that again for his friend here. Okay, what did I just do to his eyes? His eyes are completely gone. That is not good. Okay, I think that's pretty cool. Those cops have a good amount of life to them now. Yeah, I dig that. I like that. Okay, well that wasn't too difficult. All I'm really gonna do for today is probably just add a little bit of radial blur to make that part feel a bit more intense, I guess. Okay, I do think that is pretty good. Let's go. Nice. And I'm pretty happy with that. That should be it for the day. It is another day. So now for this part, we want to have probably a helicopter with cops shooting from it, and that would be like pretty much the end of this little building crashing part. So I actually do got quite a good amount of work to do today, so let's get to it. First, I'll just try duplicating this helicopter.
So I set up the helicopter and then pretty much copy and pasted the same cop from yesterday, but adjusted him to be in the helicopter.
Here, I think that is pretty good. Alright, well this is a little bit easier than I expected it to be. It's not 100% perfect. I'll still make a few adjustments later, but I'll just keep that for now. Alright, I'm gonna lower the window of the building here. This needs to be lower or else there's gonna be some off-screen gameplay.
Yeah, for some reason adjusting this building a little bit and making the window longer took forever, but I finally got it.
Oh, I have quite a few attempts on this level. Okay, anyways, I'm not really sure what to do right now. I think I'll add some foreground buildings and a few shaders. Now, once again, it's a good time to check for some secret ways. There's literally nothing. Okay, well that's cool. I have to do nothing for that. Alright, lastly for today, not much else. I'm just gonna edit the lighting from the moon a little bit. But anyways, yeah, that is it for today. Not too bad. That did not take too long either. Okay, it's been like a day or two. I didn't do too much, but I made this little transition of the cube breaking out the window. I think it looks pretty cool. The cube's eyes look a little goofy. I might fix that later, but other than that, it's a pretty cool transition. And we are officially on to the last part of the level. So for this part, I kind of have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just gonna have to test some things out, see how it goes, trial and error. Alright, I got a cool little brick texture there. I think that should work.
Then I add some texture to that brick wall and tried to make it look pretty 3D.
Alright, I think this is a pretty nice little building we have right here. I'll probably be using that a lot in this part. It's also probably about 30 objects, I think, which is not too bad. Alright, now I'm going to try to work on the road a bit, and if it just doesn't go too well, I will give up again and come back to it later. Alright, not a bad road we've got so far. I'm sure I'll do some more changes to that, but I'm gonna make some extra details just so I make sure it fits in well later. Alright, anyways, I've done quite a bit today. I think this part is looking pretty neat so far. Obviously, it needs a lot more going on. I spent about 2 hours building today, so yeah, that should be enough for now. Alright, so I am back. I just recorded maybe like an hour and a half of like building these block designs and stuff. Turns out my computer didn't have enough storage to save those videos, so you will not be seeing that, sadly. But yeah, anyways, I had some street lamps, some block designs, designed the foreground a bit. Like about now, I should definitely start making some buildings in the background.
So then I spent a ridiculously long time making this background building, but it ended up looking pretty nice, but it took forever.
You know, this building is ridiculously unoptimized. There's literally like 48 objects here. There's a chance I could replace these 48 objects with only like 5 objects. It'll look a bit worse, but it will definitely be worth the optimization. Yeah, it looks a tiny bit worse, but not much, and definitely worth the extra optimization. So yeah, I will simply delete this and remove this background building from being like 80 objects to now it's only like 40 objects. That's definitely a good little difference. Next up, what should I do? Maybe put some cars in the background. Alright, I've got some cars and stuff. I'm pretty tired of building for now. I'm gonna go take a bit of a break. I've been here for a damn while. Alright, so right now I'm working on the parallax a bit. This is kind of just boring stuff, so I'll probably not show much of it. I got a lot of parallax layers here, even though they're not that necessary. I kind of just like to overdo the parallax. Okay, also, I just entirely removed the orbs from the ship. Like, there used to be orbs in the ship that you had to avoid, but they actually played really annoyingly, so I just deleted them. Alright, so kind of just copy and pasting block designs a bit. Gotta make this fit into the block too. Oh. Alright, well here we go. This is kind of a sad moment. We are now officially going to have high objects. Let's do it. Alright, there we go. Jailbreak is officially high objects.
Well, at least that makes it more likely to get into the magic tab. Anyways, I spent a while working on this kind of odd block design.
I definitely need to make these bricks way darker, so I'm going to do that. Yeah, these sparks are way too bright here, so I definitely need to darken them a bit. Yeah, I think that is quite a bit better.
Then I copy and pasted more of these brick walls in the background, which actually took quite a bit of adjusting.
Alright, there we go. Now I got a few extra little brick walls in the back. Copy and paste the foreground objects to keep the foreground going, of course, also. Alright, right now I'm gonna go check for secret ways here. And yeah, I'll just put some spikes down there so you have to hold the dash orb. Alright, there we go. I think those secret ways are patched. Alright guys, well anyways, that is about it for this video. But we are getting closer and closer to finishing it, which is pretty hype. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And yeah, it's about 92% done. Should be finished soon enough. I don't know how many hours I spent on the level, but I'm sure I'll calculate it and put it on the screen right here. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Here's some more videos I made you might enjoy in another part of building Jailbreak that you should see. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one.